Hey y'all, hey, what is up? We are here for a GLP-1 update, and I know I come to y'all often and I kiki and I joke and I kid, but even though I'm smiling right now, I really want to have a serious conversation with y'all about this GLP-1 journey and what we need to look out for and what we need to be cautious about. Okay, so let's get into it. Junior want to not be on my I can't really see where did I miss All right, y'all. So I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet because I really wasn't even going to record anything until I see what all happens. But I had a visit earlier this morning. First of all, let me backtrack. Hi, y'all, because I know I probably got some new visitors and faces here. My name is Keisha, and if you are new here, welcome to the party. I have been documenting my GLP-1 journey since the end of, since April pretty much. So about 6 months, which is crazy. I have been on 2.5 of tirzepatide, 2.5 of Mounjaro, and now I'm on 5 milligrams of Zepbound. I am down about 37 pounds. My goal was about 40, 45. So I'm super close to my goal. And if you guys saw the last update, I think I posted it last week. I honestly have not even been on the scale since. Isn't that crazy? If y'all have been here for a while, I have not been on the scale since. So I could have lost more weight, okay? And I don't even know. But welcome to my channel. I also vlog about other things too. I'm a lifestyle vlogger. I want to inspire y'all just with all the things going on in my life, from good, bad, ugly, and all of that. I am an open book. So this one it was a little bit of a wake-up call for me. And this was in the last week or so, and then also significantly last night. You guys know, I think if you watched the last update, which was my week 24 update on Zepbound. I told you guys that I had been taking my Zepbound now every 2 weeks, which was of my own doing. Okay. This was not a consultant. I did not consult with a physician, doctor, nurse practitioner, nobody. I was just like in my own mind, like, hey, I'm seeing pretty good results. Let me, do every 2 weeks on 5 milligrams and blah, blah, blah. So that's number one, just to set the playing field for this conversation. Number two, let me grab it. It's actually literally right here. Over the last, I would say 3 weeks, it's been almost 3 weeks. I've started to incorporate some new supplements and new things that just from me, like I said, in my own mind, I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm not getting enough calcium because from what I've seen and read, I know that obviously losing weight rapidly can cause you to lose muscle mass. Losing muscle mass can cause your bones and things like that to, I don't want to say the word decay, but to, not be as strengthened as they used to be, right? So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll take a calcium tablet. And I also have been wanting to take some D3 because I know, especially as an African-American woman, we need more vitamin D and vitamin D3, especially going into these colder months. So I started taking, and this is no shot to this pill because I'm sure it's an amazing pill and is great. But this is the point of the conversation is if we are taking GLP-1 injections and taking any kind of medication or anything like that, we need to read, okay? And we need to be cautious and we need to do our due diligence and also consult our physician, doctor, whoever we're consulting with. So I've been taking, I'm not even going to actually show you the thing because I don't want to shade where I got it from, but it's a calcium and D3. So calcium, I guess, is 600 milligrams and the D3 is 20 mcg, which I don't know what that means. So y'all let me know. Been taking that for the last few weeks and been feeling fine. Like I feel like also right now too, I'm kind of at the tail end of my period. So I kind of just want to see how things go as my period ends and we'll just follow along. Okay. So the last few weeks I've been noticing here or there that, and I haven't really tracked to see when I notice it, when I don't, if it's morning, night, if it's soon after I take my injection, if it's I haven't really tracked it. I've just started to noticing that I have had, just feeling like I'm having trouble swallowing. And I almost can't even really fully tell if it's I don't want to say like a backup in my digestion. Like maybe I'm feeling like acid reflux, and I have had that before. And it usually feels more of like a burn sensation. This one doesn't really feel like a burn. It just feels like I'm trying to swallow something and it's not going down. So I felt it really significantly yesterday, but I also did kind of eat a lot yesterday, more than I would have liked to. I went to brunch and ate, a good bit there. And then I had dinner that night, and I also had beef too, which is probably not the best thing because I know that takes longer to digest. So I really can't tell where it's coming from, but irregardless, and I know that's not a word, I just say that to be funny because I hate when people say that word. So regardless, I woke up last night, I was looking on my phone, and I do look at all of your guys' comments. I don't always get to reply because I'm so thankful for the growth on this channel, but I try to reply to as many as I can. And I saw a comment from someone, and I don't want to say this person's name, but if you are watching this video update, I thank you for putting this comment because it gave me honestly a reality check into what I'm going to continue to get into. Okay, so this person's comment was basically saying that they took, I guess they're on semaglutide because they said 0.10 and then noticed that they got sick and that their throat hurt. And then she said, which is a sign on the box of thyroid inflammation. And then she said she ate something and it started to slowly feel better, but she's scared due to, I guess, I don't know, basically, because of the warning and thyroid conditions and all those kind of things. And I am not even going to lie. I feel like, and this is not even just with this particular situation, I'm like, am I a hypochondriac? Because when something goes on that is remotely around me with somebody, or maybe it's, let's say we hear that Starbucks has, a coffee that I drink every day, and somewhere in like Texas, there was like a contamination of it, I would be freaking out. And I guess that's kind of normal, but I don't know. I feel like when it's certain things, it just makes me think of what's going on within my own self, my own body, and it causes me to have anxiety and causes me to freak out. So I read her comment, and then I Googled, just like side effects of GLP-1 and different things like that. And, it is a slight chance that if you already have a pre-existing thyroid condition, which I do not, according to my blood work and everything like that I had when I started this journey, my thyroid levels and all that kind of stuff were normal. Because I actually got thyroid testing literally like right before I started this journey, because I was telling my OBGYN that I felt like I was like tired. I was like, is it my iron? Da, da, da. So she had me go through some testing. So all of that is normal. So seeing her comment yesterday, and also, like I said, having the feelings that I've been having over the last few weeks of not feeling like I'm, just feeling weird when I'm like starting to swallow. And this is not all the time. It's not every day. It's just like I'm noticing it here and there. I started to go into like dang near a panic attack, literally a panic attack. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm going through whatever. Like there's something wrong with my thyroid, all these things, yada, da, da, da. And what else? And then I researched and saw that calcium can, I guess, taking like extra calcium supplements. I forget how I stumbled across this. Let me see. I think I took a screenshot of it. Okay, this is what I want to say. Supplements that may worsen Ozempic side effects. And this is specifically an article talking about Ozempic, but we know GLP-1 in general. Okay. Such as 5-HTP, which I'm not sure what that is. Berberine, which I've heard of before. And that is something that I think I heard from a coworker, because she was saying like, oh, I'm taking berberine for, what did she say it was for? I think to better her cholesterol. And she was like, and it also helps with losing weight, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Iron and calcium. So this is important for all of you guys, because I know, one thing that we need to know on this journey is that I know we all say we get cold, and maybe if you were like me, like in the past, I was anemic and you were like, oh, I'm getting cold again on this supplement. Maybe I need to take iron pills. Whoa, pump your brakes. Consult with a physician first before you start taking extra supplements. But calcium is one of those things. So supplements that may worsen Ozempic side effects is calcium. And I, for the last few weeks, have been taking these calcium tablets. And all of this was literally 2-3 o'clock in the morning last night. Freaking the heck out. Okay. I went upstairs to the kitchen. I went and got some water. I was just sitting up there reading this, like trying to gather myself. And then I was up just pretty late, of course, because I was then trying to calm myself down and just tell myself that everything's okay. But the one thing that I did do is make an appointment with the physician. That is something that I'm so thankful for, that with this Friday's journey, they actually just recently changed it, if you didn't know, that now you can schedule an appointment with a physician or nurse practitioner at any moment. Like you can do it as many times within a month. Before, I think it was like only if you wanted to get a re-up of your dosage or to fulfill a prescription or something like that. But now it could just be for whatever. Your girl made an appointment for this morning, okay? The appointment was for today. I was not waiting. I just needed to talk to someone to just see what was going on, make sure I wasn't crazy. Because I was just like, if this is the case and, if I'm having issues with my thyroid now because of this, like what's going on? Like my thyroid was normal before. Like I was all the things and going through all the emotions. So I spoke to her today. She was a nurse practitioner. She was so sweet. Like, so amazing. And this is just to share this because obviously I'm an African-American woman, right? Like it's obvious. I know that I have a lot of followers and a lot of you guys who are all different types of nationalities, races, and all that kind of stuff. But she was a woman of color. So that right there already set me at ease because this is true tea, okay? I was going to do a video update about this a while ago. I think I told y'all about I had a root canal. And the dentist just kind of completely disregarded my pain. And sometimes as a Black woman, you can, in many instances, dental field, medical field, I had this happen when I had my children. And it's like people sometimes almost don't take our concerns for factuality. Is that a word? For fact? And I'm laughing, but it's actually very, very frustrating. And if you are not a woman of color and you don't know that or have never experienced it, then just sympathize and empathize with us because it is a real thing. It is very, very real. The causes of death when it comes to mortality rate with women who give birth are higher with African-American women because of this thing, because our concerns are not always taken seriously. So to see, number one, that she was a woman of color, I was like, oh my God, like that just put me at ease right there. Cause I was like, she's gonna not just disregard my concerns. So I appreciated that. But anyway, I told her what was going on. I told her everything. And then I forget if she asked me or if I just like kind of volunteered the information. No, she said something about like, cause she was like, okay, let's, stop taking the injections. Cause she did, even though it's like a telehealth appointment is virtual. She was like, I can see your neck and see, I don't see anything of concern, but she did tell me, she was like, go to my primary physician or my OBGYN. And she like go somewhere where you can physically see somebody. And she even told me to possibly go to urgent care. So I might do that tomorrow just so that they can look at my glands, look at my throat, feel my throat and look in my throat just to see from that vantage point if everything is okay. And she's like, but your thyroid levels are fine from when you first started. So she was like, I don't have a lot of big concerns. And I don't think that it's because of the GLP-1, but she was like, stop taking it for now. And she was like, when we'll see what happens. And then you can just start back up and you'll start back up on 2.5 because you're already on 5 milligrams. And I was like, well, technically, I was like, am I supposed to be, because she said something about every week or every 2 weeks. And I was like, well, I have been taking my injections every 2 weeks. And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, because I feel like I have, kind of gotten to like a good weight to where I am. And I don't want to continue to lose weight this rapidly. So I wanted to slow down. She was like, you should be taking it weekly. She said, I'm pretty sure she said, if you're taking it, if you skip a week or you go to skipping, however, like multiple weeks, and especially on the highest, like a higher dose than 2.5 or semaglutide, do the math for whatever the lower dose is there, you can possibly get, I think she said, stomach paralysis. So that scared me too, but it was also a reality check that I needed because I should not be making these decisions for myself. This is real deal stuff. This is not just like some kind of herbal tea that we're taking to lose weight. This is really, something that we are injecting into our bodies to balance our hormone levels, to balance our, that affect our gastrointestinal system, all of these things. So that was a good reality check that I needed. And I hope that me sharing this is a reality check for you guys too, because I know over the weeks I've seen some of you guys say similar things like, oh, I'm 110 and I take it once a month now, or oh, I'm on, whatever, and I take it. But is that just you making that decision, or is that you consulting with a primary care physician? Okay, this is real deal. And I hope that me having this scare last night helps to give you and me, it definitely gave me, okay, the reality check that we need to take this seriously and to not take these things into our own hands. So that is pretty much what happened. Like even right now, all I had today was my coffee smoothie. And I did kind of feel that like sensation of, like I said, the swallowing and feeling like almost like something's just trying to go down. And I feel full. So I'm like, maybe it's actually not my throat. Maybe it's just my body is trying to empty itself out, and my digestion is just digesting super duper slow. Like it could be many, many things. So I'm not going to go to the urgent care today. I'm going to see what happens today. I will probably go tomorrow just so that they can look and see, and then also make a further appointment with another doctor in person. Also want to go to my OBGYN just for other things too. But that's neither here nor there. So I really, really just wanted to have this conversation with you guys because I was super concerned last night and I was freaking out. And it, like I said, it gave me the reality check that I needed. So right now, like I said, because of my skipping weeks and stuff like that, I already wouldn't have been doing my injection today, Monday. I would have been doing it the following one. But I'm probably going to wait a couple weeks, and I'm probably going to wait 2 or 3 weeks just to let things happen, let, things take its course, see how I feel, and praying that everything is okay. If you know the word of prayer, okay, keep your girl in prayer. But I think that I'm fine. I'm pretty sure I am, in Jesus' name. And I declare that. And I know that I'm fine. I'm going to say that. But I really just want to see how I feel. And then having the conversation with her today helped me tremendously. And it also made me realize that when I do start back up, that I do need to start back up on 2.5. And maybe I'll just stay on 2.5 because of how I've been feeling with my weight loss goals. So more to come there. Wanted to keep this super brief. I think I'm probably already at 15, 16 minutes, but that's brief for me. And like I said, I hope that this helps. Thank you so much to the woman who commented that last night, because even though it gave me a fright. What movie is that from? Let's see, millennials, if y'all know. It gave me a fright. I needed that. Okay, I needed that reality check. So do your research for this journey. It's not a quick fix. It should not be a quick fix, and we should not be taking matters into our own hands with it. Okay, doing 2 injections a week, doing, skipping 3 weeks and then injecting ourselves again with 10 milligrams. Like, we're not doctors. Okay, so let's consult with a physician before we do anything out of the ordinary, because we want to all be here. We want to be around. We want to be healthy and live our best healthy life. Okay. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if you've experienced any of this, if you have had any other side effects from it that, you want to share in the comments, because I know you guys all look at each other's comments, and I appreciate our community. And also, sidebar, I've been getting back to weekly vlogging, and it has just been a joy. Like, I'm getting back to the joy of vlogging again with me and my kids. So continue to follow our journey there, because I vlogged all weekend. And I'm going to try to keep up with that weekly. My weekly updates with GLP-1 will either be every week or every other week, but vlogging episodes will be every week, shooting for Fridays. So please continue to tune into those, because my channel's growing and it's just been such a blessing, and I'm so excited for it. So thank you guys for coming along my journey with me on this and on life in general. I love y'all. So that's it and that's all. I hope this helps, and make sure you like and subscribe, and have an amazing rest of your day. Peace out, peace out, peace out.